Canelo Alvarez might be replacing Caleb Plant for Benavidez or Arthur Beterbiev. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. So, Canelo Alvarez team and him recently said that they might be replacing Caleb Plant for Benavidez and Arthur Beterbiev because Caleb Plant is trying to max himself out. Here's my take on the situation. I think Canelo Alvarez needs to fight Caleb Plant. His team recently said they will give Caleb Plant $6 million, and that's about it. They don't believe that Caleb Plant would draw in the big crowd. And Canelo's actually right. Caleb Plant doesn't draw in the big crowd. And Caleb Plant does not have a big social media following or a big fan base. And $6 million is reasonable. But Canelo, if you want legacy, if you want all the belts, if you want to be the first undisputed Mexican, super middleweight Mexican champion of the world, you're going to have to fight Caleb Plant to get this belt. If that fight doesn't come to fruition between him and Caleb Plant, Canelo Alvarez wants to call out David Benavidez, which he's got to fight with Muscatagui, I believe so. And I believe they are willing to pay Muscatagui to step aside so Canelo will fight Benavidez. I think they're going to give Muscatagui $1 million or a little bit more. And I believe they're going to give Benavidez about $5 million to fight Canelo Alvarez. Now, if that fight comes to fruition, that's going to be an action-packed fight. Obviously, Canelo doesn't need to do that. I believe Canelo just needs to give him the $10 million. I mean, you already got a lot of money. You are already one of the highest-paying athletes in boxing right now. And I think you should just go ahead and give Caleb Plant $10 million. Just give him the payday. If you want the legacy, if you want the belt, you want to prove that you are the best, you got to get that belt. Otherwise, you're just going to be stalling and wasting time. And Canelo, you don't have a lot of time left in your prime. You only got about 5 to 4 years left in your prime. Because once you start reaching that 36, 37 mark, it's really hard to keep it up. But if they can't land the Benavidez fight, they are willing to fight unified, man of destruction, Arthur Beterbiev or Arthur Beterbiev. Either one, you can call him that. That's a very dangerous fight. It would be more historic if he beats Arthur Beterbiev, takes out Bivol, and I believe, I don't even know who has that WBO title. I have to check again. I believe it's Joe Smith or Sergey Kovalev. One of them has that title. I really don't pay attention to light heavyweight, but it would be historic if he beats Beterbiev, because Beterbiev is a monster at 175 right now. Like I said before, Canelo could beat Beterbiev because Beterbiev doesn't have good defense and he has a problem with movement. He has a problem with fighting off the back foot a little bit, and his defense is not great. And I think Canelo will get him out of there within 9 to 10 rounds because Beterbiev isn't a walk in the park, like I said. But the point of the matter is Canelo has some options of fighting opponents. And I don't know how true this is. Canelo said he's willing to fight Bivol as well. So I think he'll wash Bivol. But I don't know how true that is if he going to fight Bivol. But the point of the matter is Canelo Alvarez believes that Caleb Plant is not going to take this fight. He's not going to take the $6 million. Caleb Plant is looking to cash out at $10 million. I think it's reasonable. I think if you want all the belts, you want to make a historic moment, give Caleb Plant the $10 million. I believe Canelo's going to be getting paid $30 million this fight, and why not give Caleb Plant the $10 million? But Canelo believes he has in a draw. He says $6 million is reasonable. If he doesn't take it, he's probably going to fight Benavidez or Arthur Beterbiev. But in my opinion, I think that just ruins his chances for undisputed. Just go ahead, fight Caleb Plant, get the belt, make an historic moment, and you could do it in light heavyweight. But if any of those two fights come to fruition, like Arthur Beterbiev and David Benavidez, it still be a historic moment for Canelo Alvarez because those guys are the toughest opponents in the division. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace. Wake up.